Bhakti Yahweh, Bato Shai, Bhakti Yahweh, Bato Shai, Bhakti Yahweh, Bato Shai, Kol Halayim, Yahweh Shai, Shakadash, Wow, Friend Parts of Teacher Root, so it's like giving you guys a quick breakdown M.O.T.B. So what's going to hurt targeting to shoot but the M.O.T.B. It's going to be Slovakia, giving you a quick breakdown M.O.T.B. I don't be a fuss with them, be a chew, hush, usher, and my little hell is shy. Gonna ding us for fucking kind times. Let me see this is in chew. But that said, let's get into it. Someone's concerned Slovakia for bringing incorrect breakdown M.O.T.B. But it's all being over here. That's the other shy. Doing that for business too. Again, the apostles, to her and down. Shalom, I can call.
Is coming back. 14. And the title is M.O.T.B update. Steps closer. Watch and listen. GMS is always right. GMS is always correct. These other camps that teach contrary to what we teach concerning M.O.T.B, they got a lot of explaining to do. This thing comes up. And you window shoppers, keep window shopping. You should come into the store now. You should open the door and come in. Actually do some shopping. Anyway, so this video right here, I'm not going to let it, it's a short minute and 11 seconds long. So you can watch it. I'll put the link in the description box. If I don't, just go to this page right here. So this is a representative speaking about the M.O.T.B system, but she mentions CBDC. You have Nigeria that now have the, what is it called? You have the Nairi, which now is the, I believe it's the Nari, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody help me out. The E represents electronic, which is basically the CBDC system. Tells you that, speaks about the IMF equals central bank of central banks. They are working on a global central bank digital currency. You should already know what's up just by looking at the flag. Well, the flag, let me get a picture of the flag. Somebody might be suggesting that it's a satanic flag. It's actually the flag of Morocco. The flag right here is a Moroccan flag. And I'm going to show you. And Morocco is in Africa, country in Africa. Kind of go back to this. Morocco. Morocco, ambassador and company representative of Morocco to the United Nations. So I went to the pull down menu. All these leaders of these countries that are signatories to the UN are all puppets. They're all insiders. It says, is Morocco part of the United Nations? Joining the United Nations was one of the first sovereign decisions Morocco made in wake of its independence. And I think they got independence from France. If we go into the history, let's check this out. Which countries are not UN members? Okay, wow, didn't know that. 2 countries are not members of the UN. Palestine and the Holy See, which is the Vatican City. But the Vatican City is above and beyond these other nations. That represents Revelation chapter 16. You saw 3 frogs come out of the mouth of the dragon, out of the mouth of the beast, out of the mouth of the false prophet, which represents the top church, the mother church, which is Vatican City. Because it's a religious state. And Palestine, Palestine are against the small hand. So, and I believe, if not all, but most of those Palestinians are actually descended from the actual Israelites. The UN recognizes that neither Morocco nor SADR sovereignty over Western Sahara. In other words, having they don't believe that I believe if you go into the history, Morocco claimed to have power over other provinces that the UN don't recognize. But let me do this. By the way, if you go back, show you that that's not a satanic flag. That's actually a Moroccan flag. See? The interlocking pentagon, that's a Moroccan flag. Okay, let me do this. A list of UN countries. Member states, United Nations. Let me see here. Come way down to M. Morocco is the actual state. Morocco. Date of admission, December 11, 1956. 1956. United States of America, 1945. And that was the end of World War II. Prior to World War II, at the end of World War I, they called for a League of Nations. They didn't accept it. The nation didn't accept it. They repackaged it, gave you another war, World War II. And then after World War II, there was a cry out, we need a United Nations, so we don't kill each other. So that's why 1945, and I believe that's the birth date of the United Nations, which was formerly named the League of Nations. Look at this: United Kingdom, Great Britain, Northern Ireland, October 24, 1945, same exact date. Ukraine, member of the United Nations. Oh, South Africa, that's when it was an apartheid system. Esau's ran, that was 1945. So your key nations are European nations. So Poland, 1945. Peru, 1945, because Esau was down there. Europeans from Spain. Panama, 1945. Norway, 1945. New Zealand, 1945. Notice these European nations are the first to sign on, then they had to get the rest of the world to sign. Mexico, 45. Bet you Canada's 45. Let's see if I'm correct. And the cup, the golden cup in Yahuwah's hand in Revelation 17 is not talking about the Karagma, the mark of the beast. It's talking about their policies and philosophies, and one of them is human rights. And if a person wants to be a happy person, they got to be protected. And keeping up with Uganda, they're not accepting it, but Uganda will accept the M.O.T.B. Wow, Afghanistan, 1946. So they had to have had a puppet leader up in there. Come on down. Looking for I'll find it in a second. Okay, Uganda. This whole thing with the human rights thing, they have a law where if you're a happy person, the penalty is death. So they didn't accept the golden cup. They didn't drink from the cup, but they will accept the Quran, the M.O.T.B. That shows you that Revelation 17 and 4 is completely different from Revelation 13, 16, 17. Two different things. So, General Danyalaga, and that's in the bootleg Hebrew, as they call it. They call that Lashman Kodash. They call it Ebonics and bootleg Hebrew. So he went back to the bootleg Hebrew. He went back to his Ebonic name. Even Vietnam. Even though they're China's definitely there because they're part of the UN security. There's 5 nations plus 6. Germany was a new one added. France, US, England, China. Russia. I'm looking for China. Right, Canada. Look, 1945. China. Oh, wait a minute. China signed on the same year as the U.S. and the U.K. Well, that's when these devils had control of China. 1945. And they're going to take Nicaragua. So there's one more step. Like I said, this is the flag of Morocco, Arab country in Africa. And I believe you got a lot of jakes out there. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say with that. I'm going to say shalom.
And with that said, that's our two-part back breakdown of the M.O.T.B and the C-hip. So let's start bringing to you the ultimate of the wrong definition of